Look at the view. I like this bit here. I remember this bit. A little bit twisty. Hello everybody, what's happening? My name's Neil. Welcome along to Midlife Motors. And well, I hope you're feeling better than me, because at the moment you catch me after being laid up in bed for a couple of days with a hell of a cold man flu. I think it was man flu. Sun's out today though, and I need to get some fresh air, so to cheer myself up, I've jumped in the Mazda and we're going to go out for a bit of a drive. There won't be much any other shots really. We've got the 2 cameras set up. Don't have the energy to get in and out and try and do drive-by shots today, but what I thought I would do is take you along the roads I like to enjoy, sort of in between Glasgow and the west coast, Glasgow where I work and the west coast where I live. Along the way we'll touch in on the car because it's 7 years old now, so we better check in and make sure it's all good. Let's fire it up and get cracking. Oh, it's a fantastic bit of road. Welcome along to the Stewarton Road. It's on the outskirts of Glasgow and it's an absolute belter. It's only 20 minutes outside of Glasgow and it takes you down to the west coast. Whoa, look at this brake. Hey, but as you can see, the traffic is very light. It avoids the motorway, which is good on a day like today, but the road, the tarmac is absolutely excellent. Your sight line isn't brilliant in places, I'll be honest with you, but the view ahead is fantastic. The sun's trying to come out, I just wish it would. We're going with a bit of caution here though, because we don't want to get this wrong. We're a long way from any quick help. After the Stewarton Road, we take the B751 till Kilmore's, is that what it's called? And this is a good road. This really works well for this car. It's pulling hard now. This car feels a lot quicker than it did when we first bought it. And the brakes. I find sometimes the pedal can be a little bit dead the first time you touch it, so you might just want to even just give it a little bit of a dab and then hit it hard. When they warm up, that's less likely to be the case. I wonder if there's maybe a little bit of air in them. I need to maybe bleed them again, or perhaps some braided lines or a better fluid. I think brakes is the next thing I'll try and improve a smidge. Right, coming down through here, this is quite good, as long as it's just the turning. We're still running the Flying Miata suspension setup. Holy moly! And you can catch the car, miss a gear. Yeah, it's definitely going so much better now that it's got some miles on the clock. And keeping the revs nice and high. Woohoo! Yes! That's a good bit of road. Not very long, but good. After Kilmore's, on our way to Irvine, we've got this little gem. Starts with a quite sharp, leaving the 30. Get it in, get it in, get it in, drive it from the rear. Yes. Car's got to have balance through there. You're carrying a bit of speed left and right and it goes quite light. I like that little bit. This is my favourite road round here. Links Dalry with West Kilbride. What is it? Probably 5 or 6 miles. And it really, get on the throttle nice and early. It really tests the car out. It's got slow speed corners, high speed corners, plenty of braking. You don't have to get a high top speed because it's all about trying to carry the speed around these corners, because the corners tend to get tighter like this one. You turn in and then you turn in and then you turn in some more, which is quite good. I quite like that. So I'm not really trying to do massive speed. I'm just trying to keep the car balanced and keep the throttle on So it's on full throttle when I've got the steering wheel straight, which is quite a nice challenge. I mean, there are bits where you can. This car is pulling so well now down here. Again, this is another one of these ones that just tie-ins and tie-ins and tie-ins, straightens up again, and then you're into the next corner, so the car doesn't get much time to rest, and you're just balancing everything. Woo-wee. Balancing it again, tighter, 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 tighter. Now we could go straight on here, or we can go left and go past the reservoir. This is a nice road as well. If we went straight on that way, we'd get more of the same. This way, it opens up a little bit, so you're probably carrying a little bit more speed. Slightly better sight lines though, so that helps. Again, we could keep going faster, but there's no point. We just want to enjoy the corners, we want to enjoy the balance. We want to look here, see that there's nothing coming, get it turned in, and just, oh yes. I mean, that was 5th gear there. That's as fast as you need to be going. Down a 3rd for this one, just so we can get round the corner past the R8. That was nice. This one's a little bit off camber, so I'm always a bit cautious there until you can see, and then away you go. Lovely bit of road. This is going to come past where they do their fishing, so I just take it steady here, don't want to disturb anybody. Beautiful, beautiful, lovely scenery, lovely view. I'm starting to feel a bit better. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a bit of a, I just needed to get out and do something video. If you have, please give us a like, please hit subscribe, because there's quite a lot more to come on this car. I need to service it, got a few tweaks to do to it. I'm going to shut up now and just enjoy these last few corners, because they are superb. We dab on the brakes, get the weight over the nose just so I can turn in. Oh yes. Driving it from the rear. And this is where it will bring you out. Look at that lovely view as we come onto the coastal road. This will follow us down. So if you go left here, you can get the ferry across to Arran, which is what's right in front of us. And if we go right here, this will take us along to Largs. It's probably about another 10 miles, and we can get a nice ice cream. This bit is a chill bit. You don't try and attack roads around here. You just sit back and you enjoy that beautiful view.